We have a Patreon, and it's free.
And it's free, like actually free.
Yep, completely free. We finally set up a place where you can get a peek behind the scenes, help shape the podcast, vote on stuff, and just create a community.
And you'll eventually snag some rewards that we're cooking up.
So please go follow us on Patreon at Best Year Ever Pod.
And while you're at it, follow us on all our socials.
All right, let's start the show. Welcome to Best Year Ever, a movie podcast where each week, one movie at a time, we'll attempt to answer this very important question. Was 1984 the best year ever for movies? I am your host, Jesus Gonzalez, and with me is the rebellious, sometimes misguided, but always a fierce dancer, Casey Glenn. Hi, Casey. But we have a special guest today. Our special guest is the nostalgic, poly-voiced, that's a joke just for me, and one half of the That Age Well podcast, Paul.
Hey,
Paul.
That's me. Hello, I'm here to talk about movies from 1984. Very excited for Footloose.
And Paul and I are around the same age. So it'll be a lot of grumpy old men telling Casey, back in the day, this was a thing.
Cannot wait. I'm so excited.
I'm actually very curious to find out what a youth feels about this movie, because I have
so excited.
Yeah, I have like feelings about it that I can't even necessarily say are defensible, but like they're definitely my feelings, and I'm very curious. I'm very curious.
Also, you make Casey's day by calling her a youth, because she was her birthday recently and she's been feeling old. Like no,
it wasn't my birthday. It was my husband's birthday.
It was your husband's
birthday.
Very
different.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, don't worry. It's all downhill from here.
Yes, I cannot wait. So excited.
Paul, before we get into it, can you tell us a little bit about? I mean, I kind of spoiled it from where I know you from, but please.
I host a podcast called That Age Well with my dear friend Erica. We are 80s babies, and we watch movies mostly from the 80s and 90s. We'll branch out sometimes, and we talk about, hey, this is kind of homophobic, and they're only white people in Chicago, and this is pretty sexist. But with a lot of love for the movies. We don't want to scold. We want to embrace knowing what the porcupine is that we're embracing. That's what we're trying to do there. Having a good time.
That is beautiful. I first learned about you because you guested at the newest Olympian.
Oh, yeah. I love Mike. He's a great guy.
Yeah, great guy. And for those who don't know, the newest Olympian is a very family-friendly, all ages type of podcast. And after hearing a couple of your episodes, Paul, I'm amazed about that restraint and that self-editing that you had.
There are a couple. I think Mike or his editor took out some pauses where I was like, "Kiss my grits," like I'm trying.
Just so you know, you can say "fuck" or whatever word you want to say.
I don't have to worry about it. I can be as horny for Woody in this movie as I want to be.
Do and be, because Casey and I are kind of on a mission, mostly me, of bringing horniness back to movies. Because they're not horny anymore.
It's true. That's why Heat Rivalry hit so hard, because it was horny.
I know. We were horny for horniness.
Exactly. Bring it back.
This is a great segue. Speaking of horny, hey, let's do Letterboxd reviews. This is probably the least horny Letterboxd review, but our very own Casey Glenn. You gave it 3 stars and a half. Simultaneously better and worse than I expected.
I have so many thoughts.
Very true.
I have so many thoughts about the parts where I was like, I feel like this was supposed to be really good. And I just had to walk away for a moment where I was like, I can't watch this with my eyes. And there's some moments where I was like, oh my God, I want to dive into this more. I want this to be a 4-hour movie so I can get more insight into this. So we'll talk about it more as we go.
Had a very similar feeling, but for very different reasons.
Okay.
I felt like a lot of this movie was obviously very nostalgic, great soundtrack, and it hurried along a lot of the character building parts, which I had to rewind a lot of times because like, what the fuck did they say? And then it's just like, okay, dancing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Back dancing.
Well, the movie to me, like it elides a lot of things. Like it's like, okay, he arrives at school, and then we're like a month later, and he has friends, and we're like, well, who are they?
They
What's going on
rush.
there?
I know.
Yeah.
We didn't introduce the movie. We just delved into.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
what are
That
we
was
talking
probably
about
my
today?
fault. I think I started talking about Footloose, and I tricked you.
So, Casey, what movie are we talking about?
We are talking about Footloose. Gotta cut loose.
Yeah. Everybody
The actual
cut.
tagline?
Yeah.
Is that the tagline? It has to be.
I bet the tagline is something like in a dour Midwestern town, one boy arrives to reignite the passions.
It's so
To destroy
Midwestern.
organized religion with the power of
Yeah.
dance.
Exactly.
And Kevin Bacon's butt.
Yeah.
Gotta say, putting it out there.
This is I will say this is good 80s fashion.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of bad
except-
80s fashion. This is good.
Except the moms.
Well,
Oh my
sure.
God.
Well, moms in the 80s had no hope. We have to leave them
Yeah.
behind.
Zero. Crazy. The first time watching it, Casey.
Mhm.
This is my first time watching it, weirdly enough. I know
Wow.
about it. I know. I don't know how I missed it. But one of those things. Like the Princess Bride. I also missed the Princess Bride too, like very recently.
Mhm.
But Paul, I gave you a couple of options. You chose this one. What about Footloose? Kind of what you want to talk about?
This movie is a movie that I've seen a couple of times throughout my life. And then every time I watch it, it surprises me because every time I forget that it's like a drama. It is a capital D drama. It's not a dumb dance movie. It's not Step Up. It's like, no, this is about book burning and the loss of children in their teens and like the scars of a town being passed on to the next generation. But it's also Footloose.
Yeah.
And so it just like every time I watch it, I really love this movie. Like and it, as I said before, like I won't even say that all of my takes will be defensible here, but like I genuinely love it in a way that like it's trying something. It's not boring. Like so many movies, like this slop that they put out on like Netflix today. I'm like, there's no point to this movie other than to kill 2 hours. This movie may not be successful all the time, and it may make some goofy ass choices along the way, but like it was trying to do something, and I appreciate that about it. So I love spreading the gospel of Footloose.
I love it. I don't understand. What about Kevin Bacon passionately and angrily dancing his butt off in an empty warehouse goofy? I don't understand.
Any movie that is willing to treat the high school gymnastics team with the level of seriousness that the high school football team is treated in Friday Night Lights is a movie with a point of view. Like it's simply true.
I had to look it up. Is that Kevin Bacon doing all of that? I mean, it wasn't.
He had like a ton of stunt doubles.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Holy
absolutely
fuck.
not.
For high school?
Yeah, he's
Also,
doing
I
like
wanna get
high
into-
bar tricks.
I was like, holy. I mean, and these are Olympian level athletes that were
Yeah.
doing the stunts. But yeah.
And he gets cut from the gymnastics team. They're like, no, thank you. We have enough.
I missed that one. That's fucked.
Yeah.
No, they were like, we don't have enough funding. And I'm like, you got funding in the first place? Wasn't expecting that one.
What was the world? This is not a change from like for me being 20 years older than you. This was not a thing when I was in high school either.
Yeah.
No, and coming from Mexico, neither.
Yeah.
I was in a gymnastic. Oh, this is Jesus Lord Casey. I was in a gymnastic team in elementary school, not even middle school. In elementary school, we had nothing. We had a couple of padded like things, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Tried to do gymnastics, and I didn't like being upside down. And so then I was like, not for me. Can't do this one.
Let me get off this train early.
Yeah. I know my limits at the ripe age of 5 years old.
I'm going to call it. No.
Not for me.
Oh, that's funny. All right, let's do Letterbox. Now we can do Letterbox. We got Casey Glenn. Paul, you have your own Letterbox. That age well Letterbox.
Yes, it should be on there. I'm sure I rated it higher than 3.5 stars.
You did it? Yes. you didn't review. You rated it 5 stars,
All right.
Amazing.
which is great.
We love.
Yes. Stand by it.
And it's interesting that you said that you have come back to it several times in your life, and you probably saw it younger and then seen it a couple of times after this. Casey and I accidentally kind of just came off of a string of movies that we reviewed that were kind of coming of age to us respectively.
Okay.
We reviewed a bunch of the movies that Casey picked from the 2017s and 2018s, and this is around the time that she got married. She was a child bride. She was 20.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Still good.
No, they're still going strong. And I review a bunch of movies from the early 2000s.
Okay.
And it's kind of like I think I feel the same way of you see this movie when you're 19, 18, 20, and you get something from it, and then as a 40-year-old, holy shit! I kind of agree with the parents a little bit more, but you still kind of like just a whole new thing. And I love this type of movies that do that to you.
Yeah. Well, the movies that grant like characters to both the children and the parents, like they both have a point of view, and like you identify with where you are in the world at that time. Yeah.
I was surprised how much John Lithgow's character was granted the growth that he had. Like you said, this movie took chances. He could have been just a villain, a mustache-twirling villain, and he really wasn't.
He wasn't.
The console was.
Right. We had some villains to make sure we knew that the preacher wasn't the villain. Look at these people over here. These are the really bad ones.
Yeah, the preacher not being the book burning guy is wild to me.
Yes, and a relief. And also it gives like the preacher a chance to learn a lesson of like, hey, maybe like preaching this fire and brimstone stuff, even if I have good boundaries around, I don't know if he has good boundaries, he has some boundaries around it. Other people can take this and run to a bad place, and I should be aware of that. Hey, look at that.
Very progressive.
My words have consequences. My actions matter.
Wow, this is revolutionary. You heard it here first. I'm going to just read a couple of reviews because they're mostly about Kevin and Kevin Bacon's butt. But I fundamentally disagree with this 5-star review. Everyone in this is trying so hard to convince themselves that Kevin Bacon is attractive. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
No, but there's kind of a point.
No,
there's kind of a point here. There were some moments where I was like, oh, God, why did they shoot him from this angle? Where I'm like, please, like, let's retry this. But then there were some shots where I was like, oh my God, he's gorgeous. So it's just like, sometimes they didn't really flatter him to the best of their capabilities. I
also think that Kevin Bacon is from a time of like your Ethan's Hawke, your Kevin's Bacon, where like they're like good looking people, but they're not superhuman level good looking. So they're like, you could see someone walking down the street and Kevin Bacon's like a 7 or an 8. So like speaking as a 5 or a 6, I'm like 7s or 8s still have angles, you know, like it's and if you look at him in this movie, there's times where I'm like, oh, he's better looking now than he was as a kid. And I'm like, oh, but I think because they only shoot him from the right angles all the time.
Yeah. They figured out the math with that one.
Yeah.
I'll slightly agree, but to me, I mean, Kevin Bacon has been and always been attractive, but the swagger, the uniqueness, like
the swagger is untouchable.
Untouchable. Yeah. And also, like, I love a unique face. Like Kevin Bacon is Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
You don't have the combination that often.
Yeah.
And it's a good combination.
And Wild Things, he was Kevin Sausage.
Boo! Cutting this from the podcast. No, just kidding.
That's too far.
It's too far. This 3-star review, is Kev Bacon hot or not? I can work it out. I think we worked it out.
Yeah, he is. Even if the face card gets you trip on the face card sometimes, but the swagger is perfect at all times.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll read 2 more. 4-star review. Ariel just kept getting her ass kicked and nobody ever cared. Holy fuck. At least 3 times. Like
The character of Ariel is, look, I love her because like she is a complicated mess, and like you don't get so many of those female characters, particularly in movies from 1984. So I really appreciate her. I think Laurie Singer is an interesting performer where she reminds me of Lori Petty sometimes, where I'm like, your delivery is weird, but I'm really kind of enchanted by you in some weird way. But like, she's like an interesting person. But yeah, that character takes a lot of abuse in this movie that no one seems to like ring an alarm about.
Yeah.
Trigger warning, because there's a lot of suicidal ideation.
Yeah.
But in my first notes in the first few scenes, they're like, why is she suicidal? And then by the end, like, oh, I kind of get it now.
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting. The movie doesn't tell you why. In the beginning, she's just like, no, this bitch is just crazy. Like, this bitch just like, has a death wish. And you're like, okay, we're going to learn why? And eventually you do.
Yeah.
It is really funny, though, because Jesus, I don't know if you, like, how much about Footloose that you were aware of, but, like, I knew enough to know that, like, why she was doing what she was doing. Because it was, like, always, like, there was a tragic event that happened in the town. And then once I saw her do that, I was like, oh, the tragic event was related to her. And, like, I pieced it together pretty quick. But I was like, oh, my God, she needs some help. Like, please.
Yes.
Well, famously, I need a lot of help to piece things together in movies.
Okay.
I miss things.
So Casey's the puzzle master.
Casey, I mean, not even puzzle master. It's like kind of just basic. And I'm just like, oh, pretty pictures. Look at that. I'm going to end with this amazing, just incredible 2-star review. God,
Ooh.
I love... Wait, hold on. God, I love Rooney Mara. She's not in this. I just want you all to know I love her.
Look, as I said, we mostly talk on our podcast about movies from the 80s and 90s, so we've never encountered a Rooney Mara movie. But I do have an incredibly hot take about the Mara sisters, and that I find them both deeply boring.
I did not know she had a sister.
Exactly.
I know. I know nothing. I know they're Swedish.
I know they're. I think they're just American. Their father owned the New York Giants or something.
Oh wow, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that amazing review, let's do background. Footloose, with a budget of $7.5 million, box office of $80 million, pretty good. Directed by Herbert Ross, edited by Paul Hirsch. This is going to be my first tangent of things that nobody cares but me. Hirsch. I kind of that's stuck in my brain. I know Hirsch. Paul Hirsch is the son of Joseph Hirsch, who was this amazing illustrator and artist from the 1930s and 40s and beyond. He did a lot of World War II propaganda paintings, and I know that because I did a campaign for Hershey, we did one a la propaganda from the 40s, so I kind of did a lot of research. And he was later blacklisted in the McCarthy era because he was very pro-civil rights, and he did a lot of the ugly side of war and the ugly side of things. So amazing person. I'm like, oh, that's very cool. And then I went, oh, well, Paul Hirsch also, he fucking edited Star Wars. Well, the first Star Wars was him and George Lucas's wife. Famously, she kind of made Star Wars. But he edited Star Wars. He edited The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And Casey and I, we always like to mention the editors because the movies are made and destroyed by the editing room.
100%.
I think this movie suffered from this editor. I will say it.
Really?
Yeah. I hated how this movie was edited. It killed me.
There's one very rough one that is really badly cut.
There are two for me. There are two really bad cuts for me. And I cannot wait to talk about it.
I think it's the director. I'm going to blame the director. Because I think there was a lot of, let's just rush through this, blah, 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 backstory, blah, 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 suicide, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's it. The director has a lot of background in choreography and musicals and
kind of that. He was that Kenny Ortega of the time.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know who that is. I'm trying to think about it.
High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I don't know why I know that. It's weird that I know it. But...
Starring Kevin Bacon as Ren McCormack, Laurie Singer as Ariel Moore, Laurie Singer is older than you in this movie, Casey.
Interesting.
They're all 30-year-old teenagers, that's the 80s.
Yeah, that's it.
Only, well, I'll get to it. John Lithgow as Reverend Shamour, Diane West, thank you. I mispronounce all names except Chinese ones. I'm really good at Chinese names.
Well, there you go.
Dan Weist as Avi Moore, Chris Penn as Willard, and Sarah Jessica Parker as Rusty Rodriguez. Chris Penn and Sarah Jessica Parker were the only teenagers of the main cast.
Rusty's last name is Rodriguez?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Thank you. Rusty Rodriguez.
Famous Latina, Sarah Jessica Parker. I guess all those hot takes on the Sex and the City not representing non-white people have to take a step back.
And there's so much diversity in this movie.
Yeah, so much.
God, that was so crazy. Mm-hmm. That is just a lot of beige.
Also, okay, I know this is a musical or whatever, but Rusty Rodriguez sounds like a very weird sex position.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It just sounds like, I mean,
we can be
Paul
thankful
and I
that
will
last name's not trombone.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was where I was going. So, Casey, cover your ears.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Rusty Rodriguez. That's why that's the only one that I put the last name because I thought it was really funny.
I'll say, I think Sarah Jessica Parker ate Laurie Singer up. I wanted to see more of her in this movie. I wanted to see less of Laurie Singer. I was obsessed with Sarah Jessica Parker in this movie. I thought she did phenomenal. I don't know why, but I was just captivated.
Because she was the only teenager.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. She was actually useful.
Yeah, she and Willard. Honestly, I think those were my two favorite characters. I did not like the main Ariel and Ren.
They're a tough pill to swallow. I really have no defense for them. They're a lot.
I did actually love Ren, though. I really enjoyed Ren. But it wasn't even her character. It was just her acting. That I was like, I'm not sure.
This must have been her first role of Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, well, she was in Square Pegs before this, I think. She'd done stuff because she was pretty young in Square Pegs.
Mm.
And then I think Girls Just Want to Have Fun is like right after this.
I haven't ever heard of either of those, so I'll
Girls
believe
Just Want to Have Fun is Sarah Jessica Parker's dance movie where all she wants to do is dance, but her father is like a military dad, and he won't let her dance, and Helen Hunt is there, and Helen Hunt really can't dance. Like, Sarah Jessica Parker kind of can't dance. Helen Hunt really can't dance, but they both just want to dance. It's so bonkers.
Wait, that's a Hilary Duff movie. Isn't that a Hilary Duff movie too?
But maybe they remade it. I don't know. I only recognize the original.
Fair. All right, let's start the movie, finally. So we start with loose feet. A lot of close-up shot of just feet dancing.
I think we can call this really important leg warmer representation.
So good.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
It did bug me, the one with the socks and the open-toe heels.
Oh, yeah,
Bother me. Did not care for that. No.
I loved that. I was like, yes, breaking those heels.
Or
bring
the
back
bowling
80s.
shoes.
Yes.
The bowling shoes. I'm
shoes.
okay with those. I'm okay with that. Also, this is the most diverse part ever because you see some different shades of skin, which is nice. And then that's it.
Yeah.
Move on.
All of those feet were in Chicago.
Chicago. And then they moved to Utah. Which, to be fair, it's probably much less diverse than Chicago.
Yeah.
I presume.
Maybe just a smidge.
Yeah.
No, it's an amazing cut to, Midwest, somewhere, middle of nowhere. You see a sign that says, "The risen Christ is King." It's like already like setting up everything.
Can I tell you what my favorite shot in this little setup is? It's like, where are we? What's happening? Oh, we're in a town where they're going to parallel park a tractor in front of the house on the curb. I was like, just so you know, we're in the country.
There is some tractor jousting later on.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish it was tractor jousting. It was tractor chicken, but...
Yeah. This movie loves a slow-moving vehicle to create tension.
Yes.
It really...
There's nothing better.
Nothing better.
with the most epic song behind it.
Exactly.
So yeah, we get some establishing shots, and we hear Reverend Raw preaching. Right away, you know exactly where you are. Nary a people of color anywhere. Like, it's just full on Americana. You know exactly what this is. This scared me a little bit. That's having a little bit of an accent and with the name of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do not want to be here.
They're gonna come through the screen and get you.
A little
As a
bit.
gay man in Brooklyn who's white,
Oof.
I was like, I don't want to be there. Let's get me the fuck out of here.
Casey's safe though. She's fine there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You can
Yeah,
pass.
yeah, exactly. Perfect.
I grew up in the 90s. I grew up with 90s sitcom. John Lithgow is hilarious to me. I cannot picture him as a villain. It's very hard for me.
Well,
He's
it's also,
just
I think, because he has like just a little bit of hair
Mhm.
yeah.
in this one, and that
Yeah.
throws me every time I see it. I'm like, no, you should be bald. You should have been
Yeah.
bald when you were 16 years old. Like, I
Yeah.
can't take any kind of hair on your head.
Also, he was 9 years older than his daughter.
Shut up.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. That's news
Yeah.
to me.
No, sorry. Diane Wiest was 9 years older. He was 13 years older.
Okay,
Okay,
that's a little bit better. Not
A
A little
little
bit better,
Yeah.
but Diane Wiest is still 9 years older.
Mhm.
Because I think they aged the parents up a bunch.
yeah, I think so.
And they obviously aged the 30-year-old teenagers down a bunch. Oh, God, that bothered me so much, especially in this movie.
Yeah, well, this is also like Diane Wiest's kind of first big thing. This is like a few years before Hannah and Her Sisters, and a few years before Bullets Over Broadway. And like, whenever I watch it, I'm like, they're underusing Diane Wiest. I'm like, no, she just wasn't Diane Wiest when they made this movie. She was just an actress that they cast in this role, and then she went on to become a multi-Oscar winning performer.
I mean, she was amazing.
She ate this up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She was so good. Okay,
Yeah.
but it's really funny what you're saying about John Lithgow, because I know him in the later stage of his career where he is mostly
Oh.
villain. Like, my most distinct memory of John Lithgow is him in Bombshell, like playing Roger Ailes.
Okay.
Which is like terrifying scene to watch, not great. And so I'm just like, the entire time, I'm like, I don't know what to expect of this guy. What is he going to
Yeah.
bring to the table? I'm a little nervous.
Is that
but
where he's like a white supremacist guy?
no, it was the movie about Fox and the like sexual abuse going on.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I either know him from Third Rock from the Sun or Barney Stinson's dad from How I Met Your Mother.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Because
pretty much it.
he's a big theater guy. So he's on Broadway right now. He's playing Roald Dahl, who is like apparently like an anti-Semite in the real way, like the really, really bad kind of anti-Semite. Not that any of them are good, to be clear, but like like
To be clear,
but like he was like World War II level anti-Semite and like not good.
I'm a little mad at him right now because he's playing Dumbledore in the
Yeah.
new Harry Potter show. And people, please, if I can say something to y'all, do not watch the new show. Don't give her
Yeah.
more money. Stop it.
Agreed.
I have the Blu-rays, Harry Potter Blu-rays. I watch the Blu-rays. That's it. I love the
Mhm.
Harry Potter movies, but yeah, not more money. But I really want to watch John Lithgow live in Broadway or anywhere.
Yeah.
This is one of the persons that I have to see him before I die,
Totally.
before he dies.
Yeah. To be, yeah.
So we go from the sermon. We're 5 minutes into this movie. We go from the sermon, and then we get a little bit of introduction of Ren and his family. Is this where they kind of mentioned that they kind of just moved in? Because there's a little bit of introduction between them and the
Same day.
Reverend
Like,
Shaw.
they showed up this like morning and
Yeah.
immediately went to church. Crazy.
I'm not in that world. I've never been in that world. I'm a recovering Catholic, but it's a very different religious world for me.
Mhm.
To me, it's so weird that like you have a reverend child, like have families and wives and sons and daughters. Like Catholic, you have your priests are celibate, but like it's still very weird to me to have a religious figure having a family. That's never got into my brain how that makes sense. It doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
but-
It's a really great depiction for me because I come from like an evangelical background, right? Went to church 3 times a week. Like was really in it. Not anymore.
Casey is very religious, Paul, so
you can cut that one out.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing the like a depiction of like a pastor, like reverend, balancing the difference between like leading a congregation versus like how they are at home, and like seeing that is very interesting, because one of the things that you see a lot within like, you know, like evangelical churches is like, right, all of these like pastors, like they're not taking care of their home life, like they are just like leaving it. But it, you know, the Bible would be like, no, like you got to prioritize your family, and then like you can focus on being a pastor. But a lot of times they get it switched, and this is a great depiction of that, where it's like he's not focusing on what he needs to be focusing on. Just another way in which the hypocrisy is seeping into his life.
See, I've seen this movie so many times. I come from a completely irreligious background at every level, and that's never even occurred to me. This movie is an onion. It's constantly giving more levels. More layers.
I fully agree with that, honestly. Yeah.
So it did make me cry at the end. I did cry a little bit.
Yeah.
I cry every time watching this movie.
Then we got from this introduction to what I like to call road rage flirting. Such a weird scene. The stunt was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Like, also a stunt that you probably could only get away with in the 80s.
Well, it's also because, like, it's Ariel, Laurie Singer, the preacher's daughter, riding, like, 1 foot on one car, 1 foot in the other car, riding on a 2-lane road, like, as the wishbone waiting to get split down the middle, basically. You're like, there's, you know, she has suicidal ideation, there's having a death wish, there's all of that. And then there's also, like, being a bad friend.
Yeah.
And, like, this is a bad friend.
Yeah.
I'm going down and I'm taking you all with me now.
Yeah. You have 3 of your girlfriends being like, stop it. And you're like, fuck you.
Yeah. Even the toxic boyfriend is like, okay, baby, let's not do this. And I'm like,
Speaking of toxic boyfriend, the choice of having the antlers on top of the truck, fucking amazing. Yeah. Also, he's kind of like full of contradiction. He has the antlers and he has a Pink Floyd sticker and the Grateful Dead, but he's not really either of those things.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him the best sketched character of this piece.
No.
It's kind of like villain right here that she used to date.
He's just there for Kevin Bacon to later dance, fly, kick him, which was an amazing kick.
Yeah.
That split. Like, I've only seen one person do this ever. It was Jean-Claude Van Damme in that one commercial.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember that.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It was Laurie Singer and Jean-Claude Van Damme had that in common.
Well, actually, that was Jean-Claude Van Damme in a skirt and a wig. So it's still just Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Thank you. I did ask my wife, that's not Laurie Singer. No, it can't.
No way. No way.
A very buff, suddenly very manly and buff Laurie Singer. Like I said, we get a lot of background. We get a really quick setting up, kind of like a plot line of a little bit of Ren's family life, but then we go to this a diner where is the aftermath of Ariel putting everyone in danger. Obviously, her girlfriends are pissed because why wouldn't they? And she puts this cassette. At this point, I wasn't clear, or I didn't remember that this town banned music or dance. Like I thought it was just dance, but obviously, music makes sense too. So I didn't understand why she puts this boom box and everyone was dancing to the beat of this song. And I'm like, that's a very enthusiastic crowd of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was more confused at the end where Reverend Shaw takes it down and he's just appalled. He's like, what just happened? I'm like, why? I don't understand this. It's just...
I was so shocked when he came in, and he was kind of a little bitch. He just kind of rolled up. He was like, your mother didn't think you had any money. And he walked away, and I was like, okay, I guess we're going to get maybe a redemption arc from this character. And I'm so glad I was right, because I was fully expecting him to come in, just fucking raising hell and just yelling at everybody. But then he just came in, gave her money, and left. I was like, okay, crazy.
Yeah, he looks hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe you would do this. Yeah, yeah.
It's like a teenager getting pregnant, boombox at the theater. That was kind of the same level at this point.
Yeah.
Also, that boombox music was heard inside the kitchen, inside the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was projecting.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a little record scratch, but there kind of was a record scratch when he stopped the music. It was like, which is, I'm going to put this in, but it's my one of my pet peeves in all of media when they do record scratches. Like, stop doing that. No. Nobody knows what that is anymore. No. Too overdone.
Overused.
Then again, we get to the next day and we get the almost reintroduction of Ren. This could have been an introduction of Ren arriving into school, blaring his music. Everyone freaking out, everyone looking at him. Very cool skinny tie, which I forgot it was a thing in the 80s. Yeah, the fashion was amazing.
And only Sarah Jessica Parker recognizes it. She's like, I love your tie. I'm actually not making fun of you. I really love your tie.
Yeah.
It's like, yes,
Nice.
Rusty.
I was also confused, like, why is everyone looking at him? Like, I genuinely did not understand what was all that commotion about. But I'd later find out nobody plays music, ever.
Yeah. And I think it's also that he's new. Like, I think it's a pretty small town and he's the new kid, right? Like, he sees a lot of them at church, but like, he's 30. So like, he could be in our school or he could be like the new math teacher. We don't know. Like,
TBD.
Yeah, he looks 27. This 17-year-old looks 27. So he meets his cowboy BFF, Will.
Yeah.
My favorite character, easily.
He's wonderful in this movie.
Yeah. I did not recognize this actor. Like, I've seen him later on, but he's a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
He
passed away really young, I think, of a drug
He did too,
overdose.
yeah.
He's Sean Penn's half-brother.
Oh, I didn't know that, but that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
He did have one of the best character arcs when he learns to dance.
100%.
What a great
Let's take
scene.
the Oscar that Sean Penn won for One Battle After Another and posthumously award it to his half-brother for his performance in Footloose as Willard. I liked One Battle After Another, don't get me wrong.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, like, this performance needs to be recognized in some way because it's perfect.
Yeah.
I have become a Paul Thomas Anderson fan, and I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's too snobby. Like, snobby people like his films, and I'm liking his films now. I don't like the person I'm becoming.
That's what you keep watching movies, it'll do it to you. Makes you a snob.
I know. I hate it. We are going to review Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle next, so I feel like it's a nice...
That's the animated one?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's fucking nerd. Say with the D&D shirt.
Yeah. Watch yourself.
I did make her watch Akira. Have you seen Akira?
I haven't seen Akira, no.
Watch it. It's gorgeous. The plot doesn't make sense, but it's the best looking film you'll see in a while.
Cool.
So we're at school. We're in the cafeteria. Very typical cafeteria. Our cafeteria still, I never had this experience. Neither did Casey because she's homeschooled, as you can tell. But did you have this experience, Paul? Was this like cafeteria? Is this pretty...
Yeah,
okay.
It's pretty accurate. You go, you get your food, you sit at whatever, clique that you sit with, and you hope that your friends have the same period with you, so you're not alone. And it's that scene in Mean Girls with like it's that that's sadly accurate.
No, all my schools. Mexico is a little bit different because you usually have like a big patio, so you kind of run around.
Right.
You eat really quick, so you can run around. Even in high school, I feel like.
Yeah.
High school was a little different than when I went to. It was very modeled after universities, so you kind of shows your classes, and you kind of it was a little bit different. So I never had this experience. I always wanted this experience. Probably not, but I always wanted this experience.
I mean, I've never had Sarah Jessica Parker try to tempt me to her table with a large chicken leg.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
But other than that, I would say fairly accurate.
Yeah, Nidia, my wife, she was like, what is that voice that they're doing? What is happening?
They're like calling the two boys, like they would call it, come on,
Yeah.
come on. It's like they are 6. Well, they're 37, but they're 16 in this world.
I will say, if that happened to me, I would immediately go with the chicken. Like that would
Yeah, it looked good.
work with me.
Yeah.
Then we cut to, again, the Will and Ren being BFFs right away. Best friends forever.
I will, wait, before we keep moving.
Okay.
On this movie, the most heartbreaking scene for me is whenever Ren is telling him the story about this hookup.
Oh,
and he was like, oh, no, I'm just fucking with you. And Willard's like dumbfounded. Like, he's just like, what?
How could you?
See,
that hurt.
That's something that I have done and will probably do again.
Bitches. Just assholes.
But he did it like in the same breath. Like, no, I'm just fucking. He's like, really? Nah. But we did dance. So anyway, Will forgave Ren for that atrocity.
Yeah.
But you're very spiteful. We know this.
Yeah. I am.
Because you can hold a grudge.
Okay.
It's my best quality.
Your favorite thing. And they're cruising in the little Beetle. I love this Beetle. I love this car. Willard is amazed and even asked Ren if he's rich because he owns a cassette. 30 years ago this year, I bought my first cassette with my very own money. 1994. And I probably still have it somewhere in there.
What was the cassette of?
This is a Mexican rock band, Café Tacuba.
Okay.
And it was their second album. And they mix indigenous from Mexico sounds with punk and ska from the time. Actually, I did want to mention this. When this happened, when they get pulled over by the police and Ren is kind of like, we can't even hear music, like listen to music. Like, what the fuck is happening? And then you get more clear, at least for me. Oh, they banned music. They banned things. It reminded me of Mexico in the 1980s. Mexico, as a whole, the whole country, president banned rock and roll from the 60s up until this time, like 80s. And that rock band, a lot of rock bands began in the 80s because the ban was lifted. The reason that Mexico was banned, or the story, and I choose to believe it's true, they say that the Mexican president at the time found his son smoking weed with Jimi Hendrix. And then he's like, no, this is so basically same plot as this, but Mexico. But I love that. Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but I want to believe it.
Hey, you know what? You can choose to believe.
Yeah.
Ren gets pulled over by the police and they confiscate their cassette because out there they listen to music.
Which is
He's giving them a little bit of
they
attitude.
sung a hymn. And I feel like if you're gonna sing a hymn, like, you gotta allow for some music. You know, we're drawing the line in a very weird place.
That's true. What is the line? Anne Murray, okay. Jimi Hendrix, not okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of like that.
Well, Ariel points that out later, like, you're listening to music, and Reverend Shaw, he doesn't even know what he's listening to. He just knows it's old.
Yeah.
And he's like walks by it a little bit about it elevates, like, you don't even know what you're listening to.
Yeah.
What are you saying? After he pulls over, Ren is back with his family, and he's kind of like, don't understand. And his family is very much like, we have to adapt. This is our new town. These are the rules. You're not in the big city anymore. You can't mouth off to police like in the big cities. I don't think that's a thing either in big cities. I think that's probably worse in big cities.
No, yeah, I don't think mouthing off to the police is ever a good idea.
Yeah.
Never done it. Again, as an immigrant with an accent, I'm always yes, sir. What do you need, sir? Yes, sir. I mean, it's, speaking of this movie, there's like not a lot of skin tones. I have a very unique experience of being a little bit light skinned and having green eyes. But when people hear my accent, you can see the switch in their faces sometimes. And that happens to me with the figures of authority like police. So I'm always like, yes, sir. And especially when they see my name, like, oh, yeah. So I kind of feel it here. Then we do get this scene between Ariel and her dad, Reverend Shaw.
Okay, so this scene, they're in... I know it's a small town. I don't know why this house is so dark. She is sitting underneath like a pool of light doing homework. Then pitch blackness envelops the rest of the room over to where her father is sitting in another pool of light, like preparing a sermon. And I'm like, okay, it is 1984. We're not in the Little House on the Prairie here. Like, we're not like, why is it so dark in this
production
house?
And it's just spotlights.
It was an artistic choice by the cinematographer to represent that this house is full of darkness and depression.
But they were both doing things that you need a lot of light to
Yes.
do.
Doing
What the
homework.
fuck?
She is on the verge of singing like, "Look at this stuff, isn't it neat?" When she's like, she is an Ariel with an overprotective father who needs to go to her cave of wonders.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, this is where she kind of questions what you're listening to, and like there's a little bit of hypocrisy there. I like that you can see a little bit of their strained relationship, but you can tell there's like it's sometimes it'll, and I kind of criticize this a lot. Like, oh, you see the script, you see the writer like congratulate themselves. This one, obviously, yeah, but like you feel there used to have a closer relationship. Something's happened because she is pushing a little bit. She's like, well, good question, but not right hostile. That happens later, very dramatically in a church.
As all melodramatic things should happen, it happens in a church.
Yes. We get some quick scenes of Ren getting a new job. There's some interaction between Ren and what's the villain's Chuck, right? Yeah.
I would also like to say that for 1984, this like Chuck calls Ren a pansy. He's like, "Oh, I thought only pansies wore neckties," and Ren says back, "I thought only assholes said the word pansy," which for 1984 was an LGBTQ rights TED talk. I was like,
I wrote this down, this quote. I fucking love that. Yeah.
There's a couple of moments in the movie that are very like, particularly for, I mean, they would go by probably without notice now, but like in 1984, I was like, no, the movie is pro gay rights. It's pro like rights for everybody. It's against oppression. I appreciate that.
It's incredibly progressive. We always kind of say for the time.
Yeah.
But even the Reverend, like, it blew my mind when the Reverend, like, we don't do book burning. What are you doing?
Right.
To me, it was like,
nuts.
Holy fuck, for a Reverend?
Yeah.
That's great.
I will say I wanted so much more out of the relationship between Ren and his boss. Like, there was so much that we could have developed there. Like, because the story of the tragedy is that it was the preacher's son, and there was like another person that also died. And I was hoping that we were going to find out that it was his boss's
That would be
son.
Great.
Like, that would have just tied everything together.
Yeah.
And it would have been like two sides of like how the parents are grieving. And it's just a missed opportunity.
That's so true, because at the end of the movie, when there's that moment with his boss, and you're like, is this guy just like Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life? Like, who is he just flit from town to town? Like, what?
Yeah.
And that would be such a good solve for that. I love that solve.
Yeah.
We often rewrite
another
movies.
Remake, you know?
Yeah.
I almost did text you, Casey. We're watching the 1984 Footloose, not the 2011 one, which Rusty Rodriguez is played by a Latina-ish.
Oh,
she's still
okay.
American, but like I think Latino parents.
Okay.
But still,
and they had Miles Teller as Willard, which I kind of want to watch the remake just to see that. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah, he'd be good at that, I think. Yeah.
Chris Penn is great as Willard, though.
I wonder if I don't know this. This is pure speculation. I'm trying to fix the movie. If Rusty Rodriguez is what the name was in the remake, and that got assigned to the Sarah Jessica Parker character, because I'm almost positive they do not say her name is Rusty Rodriguez in this movie.
Then
is the internet
Amazon
tricking us?
Amazon Prime might be lying then, because I got this from there. But maybe.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Maybe. I don't know.
But it's the 80s too.
I'm just covering this movie's ass.
You're trying so hard.
No, and I love it.
I will follow up with that one. I will try. We don't do research here. I will do a little bit of research.
As you shouldn't. It's boring.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Ariel tells Ren, hey, Chuck wants to meet you. She doesn't say really what, but it's like, but there's a little bit of flirting there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, why did he send you? Like, no, I volunteered because I want to see you and your nice butt.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she didn't say that, but you know. Hard cut to Kevin Bacon's amazing gymnastic skills. This is like, and I didn't know that he was like in the gymnastic team or whatever. Like I was very confused. Why were they doing? I didn't complain.
Wait, is this the
amazing.
gymnastics, or this is the tractor chicken, isn't it?
The gymnastics is a little bit before the tractor.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of like like I said, like and talking about editing, there's a lot of scenes like all right.
Yeah.
All right,
I remember
the
him
dance.
doing gymnastics here. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. I believe. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of like just they just want to rush it to the thing that they want to do. Because you have the gymnastics scene between Ren and Willard. Don't remember what they were talking about. Doesn't matter.
Oh, it's when he's talking about like why does he want to meet me? And he's like hoisting himself up. Now I remember it. Yeah. I remember it now.
Then there's the postcoital scene in the middle of a park or whatever. Because we know she's not a virgin, as she's very loudly announces.
And there's no better place to fuck than on a blanket on some dirt in a public park.
Yeah, love that.
You know what fucking bugged me so much about this scene? She puts on her
boots?
pants. Yes!
Yes, the boots! One leg is tucked in and one leg is not.
Why? Why? I was like,
hate
okay, the
us.
boots, I like the boots. They're
Yeah,
great.
gorgeous. Mm-hmm.
But make a decision.
Yeah.
That's an actress in the moment forgetting what she did on the other foot, being like, well, I got to keep doing something.
Yep.
Hate it.
And that's the best take. Damn.
Yeah.
And now it's 80s fashion. And then we go to the tractor scene and the hero song. I forget the name of the song.
Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler.
Wow.
Welsh Songbird. The Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler. Same singer. This song is like, if you ever listen to it, it's like 6 minutes long. It goes on and on and on. And this scene has the introduction of the most important character of the movie, Woody, played by John Laughlin, who is, look, we can debate the hotness of Kevin Bacon. We
say his butt later.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Woody.
Thank God.
Unimpeachable.
More Woody.
More Woody, please.
Yeah. He subdues 3 dudes with his 2 big, thick arms.
I have watched a lot of movies for this podcast that I've done at this point, and to date, that is the hottest thing I've ever seen in a movie. It like show me that in Heated Rivalry next season.
Yeah,
like that is what I want.
Very casually, not even looking at them.
Yeah,
scolding them. Also
walks out of the diner, turns his cap around so it's backwards. Like, let me go take care of my scrawny little gymnastics friend, and like slams 3 guys up into a brick wall like the Hulk. Oh God, I need a fan. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
He should have been more in this movie.
Yeah,
honestly. Is there a Footloose 2? There's not, right?
No. Well, not to my knowledge. You never know what they threw out on like directed video in those times, but I don't think so.
True. Speaking of Footloose 2, this is very, very tangent. This reminded me so much of American Graffiti and like the Americana thing. Oh, you've never seen it?
Yeah.
It's just because it's a George Lucas movie. I used to watch it over and over. But it's the same feeling. Like he has like a lot of. It has a tractor also, but it has a lot of like drag racing and Americana kind of type of thing. It's George Lucas's youth basically without dancing. So I don't know which one's better.
The dancing one's better. That's it. Period. That has to be the dancing one.
But my long tangent way to remind me of American Graffiti was they did an American Graffiti 2. Nothing to do with the first. It had the same character, but it's a completely different vibe. Very weird. One of those things like, do you know what movie you're making? Why the fuck are you doing this? Kind of thing. So if they did it Footloose 2, I wish they would have done like a completely different vibe like that. Yeah. Just not even doing a musical, just doing a comedy. Which I thought it was a comedy when I started watching this. It's not a comedy at all.
No, I always think it. Every time you hear like Footloose, you're like, that old chestnut. And then you watch it, you're like, oh my God, I'm so depressed.
But you know who's not depressed? The 2 jousting not truckers. God, I fucked it up. What's the name of that? I'm thinking of the tractors. Thank you. Sometimes I get my Spanish and my English mixed up.
I can speak only one language, so.
and I'm learning German.
There you go.
It's going to be very confusing. German's just a more aggressive English, honestly. Just do
I think that's kind of a crazy take, but love that for you. Whatever works.
Yeah, you get the tractor chicken scene.
Yeah.
So slow.
It's so slow. And it's like, whose tractors are these? Are these just like are these parents' tractors? Because no parents get upset that there's a tractor in the local river.
Yeah.
I think They mentioned that, Farmer McGee over there found his tractors and
I
in the
missed
river.
that. Okay.
There was like offhand mention of they stole these tractors.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
delinquents.
And so stopping everyone from dancing and listening to music is not stopping children from getting up to hijinks, is what we're learning. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's honestly, that's kind of the point of the movie.
Yeah.
Because the Reverend's wife, V, later points out, we didn't need music to fuck around. Like,
Yeah.
we were still excited about each other without the dancing.
Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Love her.
She was so
she's
good.
Great. I love that the point of this scene, this tractor chicken is like, they're trundling towards each other, right? It's taking forever, and then Ren's shoelace gets stuck, so he can't jump off. So he winds up like scaring Chuck off into the river, whatever it have you. But I'm like, I realize the point of this is actually because now Ariel thinks he also has a death wish, and she's so attracted to him after this point. She's like,
Wow.
Oh my God, someone will jump off like a bridge they'll go bungee jumping with me. Like, yes.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Make that connection, yeah. Also, the way that like he stands up and sits down, stands up and sits down, stands up and sits down, and I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Like,
rip that shoe off, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
Also, my headcanon, this is the same character from Tremors. Like after this, he went and because he knows how to do all those things. Like he's a ranch hand, so he learned Tremors. All of that from this movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tremors, Casey?
No.
It's a great movie.
That's a really fun movie.
Yeah, it's horror, but it's not really. It's comedy.
I'm a scaredy cat, and like it's a thriller. Like it's not horror. It's like a monster thriller. It's fun and funny intentionally. Yeah.
Reba is in it too.
Reba's
great.
in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Say less. I'm locked in.
And she's great. She's so
great
good at it.
Yeah. As a gun enthusiast redneck.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Survivalist, like type person. Amazing. We get a tractor scene.
Mm-hmm.
Ren wins very slowly, but he wins. Chuck almost drowns in this very shallow river.
Yeah. It's nearing a creek. Like
the current is like, oh no. No, you're not.
Yeah,
you're 6 foot tall. This is ankle level. Then we get to either next day or later on, and it's Rusty Rodriguez. I'm still going to call her that.
As you should.
Ariel, and they're talking about Ren. Rusty gives her the 411 on Ren. As I was writing this, I had to ask myself, Casey, do you know what 411 is?
Like, I understand it like in context, but like I don't understand the source or like the origination of it.
This is the fun thing
etymology.
Paul.
Yeah.
Back in the day, when you wanted information on something, you would dial 411, and that's the informational line.
Oh, okay.
It'll give you like, I don't know if this is probably a bad example, but like, is the deli next door open these hours?
Oh, it was like your Google search.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, like even now in the city, in New York, we can dial 311 if we're like, is parallel parking suspended or something like that. Like it's like an informational source.
Okay.
Although now you would just, as you said, Google it. You go online and do it.
Yeah, I love doing this kind of shit. Like, you know about this junkling youth. But yeah, somehow Rusty Rodriguez knows all this information. She's gonna, because as you said, Paul, now that Ariel thinks that Ren is suicidal, she's smitten.
She's in. Basement flooded.
Weird. Yeah.
I did love all of the Coke placement in this, especially in this scene, but it's kind of throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
But it felt very nostalgic to me.
Yeah. I also, I got distracted. This is so random and stupid. She gets those French fries and she slathers the ketchup all over the top of the French fries. And I am very much keep the ketchup and the fry separate so the fry remains crispy until it's dipped into the ketchup. And I spent more time than I should have thinking about that rather than paying attention to
it just goes back to the suicidal ideation. She does not care about the quality of her fries.
I don't care about soggy fries.
Yeah. That's how you
There's a correlation there.
Deep,
There's something
place.
there.
Yeah.
We got to the scene that was very confusing. This is one of the scenes I had to rewind a bunch because it's Ren and this random dude that we don't ever see again. I don't think. But they're in school and this dude offers Ren a joint. Yeah,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
good. That's one of Chuck's little guys, because that's one of the guys that Woody later pins up against the wall.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
When Woody takes care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a very 80s. Remember, kids, don't do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Because, he offers him a joint and the teacher comes, busts in. I'm guessing it's a teacher. They look the same age.
Yeah.
They look the same age.
And,
just with a mustache.
Like, I'm not look, I've seen plenty of joints in my day. I don't smoke it. But like, is that not the longest joint? It is like a knitting needle.
So thin.
It's like it's wrapped in toilet paper too. Like
right.
He's skipping out on the butts. Like there's not a lot in it. It's mostly paper.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
This is why he threw it to the toilet. Not because it was drugs, because with not enough drugs.
Well, he says, he was like, that's tea leaves. Do you think I would really do that if it was an actual joint? And the gym teacher's like, fine, whatever. And walks away. Crazy.
And then the camera zooms in to Ren's disappointed face. Like, I will not do drugs. I will not do drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs are
Reagan's
bad.
were in the White House, y'all. They were against it.
Yeah.
Strongly against.
But this podcast is a pro-recreational,
Absolutely.
safe drugs.
Yes.
Be responsible.
Responsible.
Be safe.
Use.
Regulated.
Yeah.
Casey, don't give me the
Totally.
look. Don't smoke a lot and go into client calls, Casey. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I will not be doing that. Yeah.
That's the scariest thing you've ever done in your life. You've ever done that.
I know.
You're like, can they tell? They can tell. Can they tell? I'm presenting. I'm talking.
All
I'm
the
also thinking
paranoia
about this.
comes for
Then we get a scene with Ren's parents. This later when we find out that she got fired. Wild.
It's his aunt and uncle, but yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Jesus. See, this is where I'm not the puzzle master. There is a whole conversation with his single mother.
I missed it. I don't
Where
care.
he is talking about his dad who left them.
I thought he was a stepdad. And she was
Who did you think
his
the
mom.
blonde woman was?
The mom. I don't know.
The
Then
mom-
who is the brunette?
Oh, different people? Oh, okay. Okay, wait. All right. So it was just him and the mom, and then they came into this small town to
Yeah.
live with the. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
with the mom's
Thank you.
sister,
Yes.
I think. And,
Yeah, because
and
that is definitely a sisterly relationship we have going on.
Ren's father leaves them. They
Mhm.
move to Utah because she probably can't afford to stay in Chicago any longer.
Mhm.
And she's stuck with like her sister who married this fucking weirdo who's super religious.
What a weirdo indeed. But they got
Yeah.
some cool ass kids. His
They
little
do.
cousins.
Yeah,
Rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah. And his mom turns out to be super cool. Have you all watched Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the mom from Gremlins.
Yes.
Just to have like her whole
Yeah.
like badass like fight
Ugh.
sequence in Gremlins.
We
I
love
love that character.
Love that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw her like, oh, this is the 80s mom.
Yeah.
In my defense, this doesn't really matter to the whole plot of the movie.
Not really.
Not that
no.
much.
It's the engine to get them to this town is
Yeah.
basically what it is.
I did like how, I mean, Jesus, you didn't catch this part, but
Fuck you.
I like how it's kind of open-ended of like, you don't know why they're here. Like, you know that something has happened. Maybe
Mhm.
dad died or whatever. And that was my assumption. But then to have the realization that like, oh, dad left. Like, I think adds a lot of depth to Ren's character, especially as he's talking about like, I try to control everything to make sure he wouldn't leave. He still left, but now I can actually control this. And I was like, that is beautiful coping. Look at you
Yeah.
go.
Casey, I could not agree more because I again forgot. Again, I've seen this movie multiple times and I was like, all right, the dad died. And then again, I was like, wait, the dad left. And I keep forgetting because they don't talk about it. And so you just kind of assume the dad passed away because you would assume someone would have something to say about your asshole father or something.
Yeah.
And they mention it in that
No.
one scene
Mhm.
and then it's done. And that's
Yeah.
it. And but you're correct. I agree with you. It's such great character building.
Yeah.
All this just
Yep.
over my head. Again, in my defense, I was very distracted by the next scene, which is Kevin Bacon angrily, passionately.
This is when I had to walk
just
away.
exploring.
This is when I had to
No,
walk
this is
away.
the best scene. This is the best scene.
The ick that I got from this, where I was just like, what are we doing?
See, this is a generational rift here, right
Yeah.
here.
We are dancing our feelings out.
Yes, Casey. Also, this is
Crazy.
just what Flight of the Conchords did for that one episode.
Right. I like it's so funny to hear you say you got the ick because I genuinely can like if I divorce myself from it understand why because it's so corny.
It's
and
silly.
it's so cheesy and silly
Yeah.
and goofy and over the top and all of that stuff. But I'm like so locked in for it.
this is where you get the director who's a choreographer, because it goes wild. You don't get the dancing, you get the swinging, and you get the pole thing, and then you get a lot of flips. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
God, you know what a great sequel to this movie would be? Is like a Magic Mike type of sequel.
Sure.
Yeah, we get Willard, we get Woody, we get Ren. That's our side gig.
Yeah.
No, they got into stripping after this. 100%.
Please, gotta go.
Yeah. Especially with all that glitter at the end.
Oh, I also love in this scene when trying to spot the double. Like, I think there's like 3 or 4 doubles, and I'm like, which one is that? Is that A, B, or C? And then there's like one shot of Kevin Bacon like looking up like Ariel from the Little Mermaid, and then it goes back to a wide shot. Excellent.
Yes.
I was gonna say hint is when you don't see the face; it's just silhouette.
Or there's shadows, and the face is always somehow shadowed, although the body is visible. Yeah.
I was confused about the industry of this small town. Do they kind of ever mention it? Because there's a lot of cattle. There's
farming.
a lot of farming,
farming
but this looks very industrial. Like this warehouse, there's like a smokestack, and there's like it looks like some sort of industrial factory, and I'm confused what that is.
Came to the conclusion that it was like some kind of flour, like a mill, because part of his job appears to be stacking enormous like bags of flour, like 25-pound bags of flour, whatever they are. And then the other part of his job appears to be, it looks like chicken feed gets dumped onto the floor, and then he moves it around with a shovel. That one I couldn't parse what that was.
Yeah, that was a little random.
Yeah, but I think like farming, the mill kind of
packaging.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but why do you have a smokestack? Like it was like a big thing. It almost feels like in my head, like in my canon, I thought way too much about this that I missed the whole subplot of the aunt and uncle. But like in my head, it used to be more industrialized, like the railroad kind of thing. There's a lot of railroad. There's a lot of kind of like things like that. And a lot of these towns, when there's a boom, that happens. There's a lot of industry, and then it just goes away, and it kind of regresses a little bit. So that's kind of what it was in my head.
Wow, but you missed the part about the dad leaving. Very interesting.
No. I didn't miss that part. I just thought that the other guy was the stepdad, and my brain completely erased the blonde lady.
You know what? If they were in Utah, maybe there was some polygamy going on. You never know.
Hey, yeah. You know what? Why not?
Sister wives.
Yeah.
Sister wives. Ariel finds Ren, embarrass him a little bit. They have this heart-to-heart in the car. This when she kind of tells him a little bit about her backstory.
No, the brothers after they go out to the bar outside of town. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what this heart-to-heart is, but I do remember this is when I clicked in my head, like, oh, she's very suicidal.
Yeah, this is our third vehicle coming at someone very slowly as she decides to stand in front of a train track until Ren tackles her out of the way of the train. She never blinks.
Yeah.
Very dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah. The melodrama that was allowed in 80s movies is so delicious.
Yes.
He tackles her. They fall in this perfect position for a kiss. And they do not kiss.
And I'm kind of glad that they didn't.
No!
But then I was also disappointed when they did finally kiss, because here it kind of seems like he's like, you're a little too unstable right now. I don't think this is the time. Where I'm like,
I guess.
Hey, Ren. But then she comes to see him after she gets her ass beat. And then he kisses her then, which I'm like, I think maybe we should focus on getting these wounds cleaned up some more.
Maybe some iodine, some Neosporin, like get the first aid kit.
Yeah, maybe we like go to Reverend about this, and maybe we clear our own name, tell him what happened. No, we didn't do any of that. Just making out.
I still think they should have kissed in that scene. It was
making out with a busted lip too, which I'm like, that's so crazy.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
She also has an incredibly disappearing black eye, which I will chalk up to makeup, but like they decided to give her a really big shiner in one scene.
Yep.
And then it's gone for the rest of the movie.
Then she gets home. Dad is pissed. This is where he kind of falls into a little bit of stereotype of like, where were you? I was just out, Dad. I was out. But again, there's a lot of history there that I like. It's not too Mexican soap opera. It's a little bit of that, but it's not leaning too much into that, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I can see that. I always like in this scene, they have Laurie Singer standing on the stairs and there's a bar of shadow and she keeps moving a little bit and it when she talks, it goes across her mouth. And I'm like, this is so theatrical and over the top. And but I love it. Like, yum, 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 give me more.
We do know that this house has no light bulbs at all.
Yeah.
No light bulbs. That's right. The darkness is encroaching from all sides.
Yes.
Then it's the next day. Ren and BFF they're in the car wash. I miss a good car wash scene.
Yeah.
Like, they're great. They're
I missed Willard in this
coming.
one. Wet t-shirt contest. Not Willard. Woody.
Yes.
Wet
Yeah,
t-shirt
okay. I was
contest,
like,
Woody.
what was there?
Yeah. Sorry. Woody. If I'm lusting after someone, even if I say the wrong name, presume I mean Woody.
Yes.
Will do. This is where Ren gets the idea of doing the dance.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that he wants to do it legit. Like, it's not that, we can just kind of do it in secret and the grown-ups won't find out, but we have a dance, which is honestly what I would assume would happen, but he wants to make the change. Like, this is not really, but it is a little bit of white savory complex of the outsider coming. Yeah.
Well, he's also going to go to the Reverend and be like, dude, you know that I tackled your daughter out of the way of a moving train last night. Something in this house is not working.
Yeah.
There's a pressure valve in here and it's going to pop. So you better find a way to release it.
Lock in.
Yeah.
I do assume that he told him that later because we do see the tail end of a conversation between the Reverend and Ren. We don't see the conversation, but we know they come to an understanding. So I feel like he's like, dude, look after your daughters.
Yeah.
I don't know, but kind of like the tail end of that conversation, it seems that they were only talking about his dad and like the Reverend's son. Like it seemed like they didn't really talk about much else, and they just kind of left Ariel to their own devices.
Yeah. I think that scene needed to be shown. Like we're jumping ahead now, but there's a lot of weird editing that we talked about in the movie, and there's jumping, and you're like, suddenly Woody's here. Who is that? And you can get a lot from context. But I'm like, there's no way the writer didn't write that scene. Yeah, and I would like to know why it was cut because
there's no way they didn't film that scene.
Yeah,
it's there. Yeah, there's a lot of left in the editing room. But again, I'm going to blame the director. I feel like this is just, I want to see them dance. Come on, dance.
Yeah. I'm going to blame Kevin Bacon.
Love that. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
He gets enough lauds and plaudits. It's him. Yeah. He demanded they cut it. It was a bad angle.
Yes.
The next thing is, speaking of the Reverend, preaching. And I love that he has the same sermon for every audience that he can think of. Like, you see old people, you see like a little family, you see the younglings. And again, I didn't grow up in this environment, but it feels correct. Like, he is a narcissist. I feel like, again, didn't grow up in this, but I feel like a lot of this type of preachers are very narcissistic in the sense, I know you're making faces, Casey, but in the sense that he is preaching what he thinks is correct and he's not adapting to the audience. He's not trying to see their, he does change at the end, but he's not trying to see their point of view. He's not trying to be in their space. He's not empathetic. He is going from inside and out because he says the same thing to anyone and everyone. Yes.
It's necessarily like a narcissistic trait. I think that is just inherently what happens with like preachers, pastors, reverends, like whatever you want to call them, because it's like the way that they're coming at it is like Bible rewrite, like here's your lesson, and then you just share that over and over again, because it's also like a logistical nightmare to try to like change it. But I don't think it's because he sees what he's saying as like so perfect that it doesn't need to be altered. It's just like the Bible itself is perfect, so like why alter it? Like it's kind of like, I think typically their mindset going into it.
I disagree. I feel like you have a level of narcissism to think that God is speaking through you, and you alone can reach to the masses, to the Bible, sure, but like
you also have to understand this is a difference between Catholicism and like
100%.
Yeah. So you know.
Because Catholic priests are nerds. Catholic priests are like mostly ex or current drug addicts. that just study a bunch. They are the wizards of D&D. Reverends and like this type of priests, they are the bards of D&D. This is, I'm putting them in my...
Yeah.
They like to kind of like, there's a showmanship, and she calls him out on that showmanship later. But there's a showmanship to it, and that's kind of how I interpret the narcissism. Not surprisingly, I'm not a psychologist, so I might be getting the terminology wrong. But I'm like saying there's a little bit of I'm right, you're wrong, and this is the message that I'm giving. And he does change that at the end. Anyway. When we cut to the dance scene, and it took me a little bit to understand where they were, because suddenly, and again, maybe this is a little bit of the editing, but there's music, and there's like there's just a dance hall, and there's a lot of people, normal stuff for...
Yeah, well, Ren says, like, I got to show you guys what you're missing, and they drive across the bridge.
Yeah.
And like then they're in, they're in San Francisco instead of in Oakland or something, and then and they're free. They're free to dance. They're free to express themselves through movement.
Yeah. I love this scene. This felt very like this felt like, you know what? You guys just do whatever you want to do. Dance however you want to dance. And I mean, obviously there was a little bit of like Will doesn't dance, and this felt very personal to me because I did not dance.
Okay.
I learned to like later like go a little bit and be a little bit silly, which Willard does learn later. But I was this guy. I was like, you should sit there, drink, and maybe get into fights. And that was my night.
All right.
As a teenager.
And Will and Rusty are dating now, so you have Sarah Jessica Parker like jumping up and down in her seat like an adorable little moppet, being like, please dance with me, please dance with me. And then she winds up dancing with some 55-year-old dime store Burt Reynolds looking. Like, this was the wrong, like, love and respect to that actor. Nothing wrong with him. It's just like, you should not have been cast in this role because it looks creepy.
Yes.
Also, like, speaking of angles, that angle was very not great for him, because you do have like a angle up to his belly and just a side.
Well, it's very clear it's stuffed too. Like, they just put a pillow in there and called it a day.
Stuffed. Yeah. Was a weird choice. Why was that? I don't know. It's a weird choice.
I think it was probably just to show how desperate she was to dance, that she would dance with literally anybody.
Willard gets mad, gets into a fight. The other guy punches him. One punch, and there's so much blood comes out of Willard's nose. I mean, I have my nose broken. I don't think I bled that much. But I feel like it was just to show how desperate he was. And they're all kind of making fun of him, which I appreciated. Friends do make fun of you when you're hurting the most.
It's real friendship.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're coming back, they're in this bridge, and they get a little bit of the backstory of why music and dance was banned from this town. There was an accident. They blame it on music for some reason. I feel like
did you get that it was Ariel's older brother that died?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, just checking.
Yay!
I would be insulted by the question, but fair question.
It's a really big plot point in the movie.
No, because I do. Because that was the whole thing of why Reverend Shaw made it his mission to kind of change all the youth's mind and all that.
This is where we get like the little treehouse of everything that's banned too. Like
yeah.
And we find out that Ariel is a poet.
Oh, I did miss that one.
Oh yeah, because he reads one of the lines, and it just so happens to be one of the ones that she wrote.
Yeah, that's right. Then we get a quick scene between Ariel and the dad, and they're kind of like, this is where you see that they are not in a good space between them. And he kind of wants to understand, and she's like, how can you understand? You don't trust us, all that. And then this is where we get a very cool scene between the Reverend and V.
Well, I think this is before that. He slaps her here, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So when he cracks her across the face, and then we just immediately cut right after that. That was one of the cuts that I was like, oh, we're not going to sit with this one. Okay, we're just going to move on.
Yeah, I think it was meant to be shocking in 1984, but I think it was significantly less shocking in 1984 than it is today that he hit her.
I mean, Chica hit so much that I just kind of I had to forget.
It all starts to blend together.
Yeah.
But no, never bleeds, unlike Willard. She keeps her blood inside.
Yeah.
No, I remember I was thinking about all the the reasons the music and dance was blamed on this accident, which obviously had nothing to do with music or dancing. This was kind of the height of the satanic panic, right? Like this is when they were blaming
the beginning of it. Like
yeah,
I think it was like through the 80s.
Mainstream, like it was getting into the mainstream, and you're blaming D&D. They were blaming Ozzy Osbourne. They were blaming like just. I mean, if you hear a Ozzy Osbourne song, it's very nerdy. It's wizards and devils.
Yeah.
So like all these things that they were kind of blaming on, but I did like that indirectly. I don't know if on purpose or not. They were criticizing all of that satanic panic and all of that way of thinking.
I would say that the movie's politics are good.
Yes.
It's not set today, so there's some stumbles, but everyone's heart's in the right place in this movie, I would say. Yeah.
And I think they also make it very clear that like what caused the accident, like drugs, alcohol, whatever, but it's like what they were doing was already illegal, so like now we just have to ban the stuff that was legal. Like what can we control? And like those are the two things that they could, and they did.
Yeah. They also say they died playing highway tag, which has never made sense to me. I'm like, what does that mean?
It's the same thing as a tractor. They were playing chicken, right?
Is it just chicken?
I think so. That's what I thought.
My understanding, based off of like other stories where like people have died in like a similar situation, is that they see a train coming.
Casey has a lot of
bridge.
Stories. She grew up in the country.
Yeah, but like that they basically you try to outrun the train, but then if you don't, right, then like that's death. But you're on like just a bridge that only has train tracks.
Oh my God, that's horrifying. Okay, thank you. That cleared up so much for me because I was like, that does sound like something a really stupid teenager would do.
Yeah.
And we've seen what this family breeds in teenagers, which is a lot of suicidal ideation.
Exactly.
Not great. I'm so glad I didn't grow up around trains. I don't know if I would be here if that happened. I was a very stupid teenager.
We were honestly, stupid in our own way.
Dude, like I always amazed, how did we survive the 80s and the 90s? Don't understand.
Yeah.
She's Whiz. We survived She's Whiz.
And that was touch and go, that one.
Yeah.
That was healthy.
Yeah.
Then after Ariel gets hit for the nth time, we do get the scene between the Reverend and his wife, and she's kind of confronting him about, like, you cannot control everything. I've been your wife for the last 20 years. So this is when I realized that they aged them up a bunch because they were in their late 30s, which I guess they could be married since the teenage years. But I feel like it was meant to be a little bit older than what they are.
It's also really hard to tell in these movies, too, because you'll see just the styling and you're like, that person's 56. And then they're like, yeah, I'm 32. And you're like, what? And then you watch the Golden Girls and you're like, they're 86. And they're like, I'm 55. You're like, oh, God.
Yeah, like, rough. It was this scene that I was like, oh my God, there's so much to unpack here. Like we can dive so much into this like marriage and this relationship. And I could kind of tell there was going to be more depth than I initially realized. Even in that first scene when he's like doing his sermon and he's talking about like how it's his responsibility to like lead his flock, right? And it cuts to his wife's face and she's kind of like looking a little disappointed. She's not really vibing it. And like, this is the moment where like that kind of comes out. And then he's like, why don't you support me? And she's like, I have always supported you. And I was like, wow, I want to talk about this some more. This is beautiful.
Yeah. She really gets to come into her own in the back half of the movie because she's really just kind of there for the first half. She has like random lines, but she gets to grow into a character. It's great.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all characters. That's what I like about this movie. I mean, maybe Chuck. Chuck is not a character. Chuck is just the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all like, oh, I can see they have lives. The cameras are off and they're still running around. After the great scene, we get another great scene. Ren is kind of distributing. I think this is kind of like about the dance and all that. He's trying to get support. For some reason, Ariel is also trying to get support, but very aggressively. She's very angry about it.
Yeah. She only has 2 modes.
She does.
And neither of them are subtle.
No. And then this is where Chuck's posse tries to gang up on Ren, and Woody comes in.
And Woody, our hero.
Our hero.
A hero for our time.
The true star of this show.
Oh, yeah.
He-Man handles 3 guys. Like,
like it's nothing. Yeah. Which
whatever
will infuriate me later when another fight breaks out and no one goes to get Woody.
Yeah.
What?
He was dancing
Thor on the bench, Avengers. Like, come on.
That's why you don't use Superman all the time, because it gets boring.
Right.
You gotta use Batman a little bit sometimes. The Flash, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, Woody just the hero.
Mhm.
And then we get another amazing Woody scene of them in the showers.
Yeah.
Out of all the shower scenes that we've seen from the 80s, this is the least uncomfortable one. This is the one that I know these are 20-something-year-olds. I'm fine with this.
Well, it's also like I went to high school. I went to high school in the 90s, but like I never had to shower in like just an open tiled spa with like my entire gym class. Like that just simply was not required of me. Maybe it was required of other people. I don't know. I've not walked a mile in everyone's shoes, but I'm like, every time I see this, or like if it's in the men's locker room, it's like this weirdly like jockey energy. And if it's in a women's locker room, because movies are always directed by men, it's like, oh, they have pillow fights and like grab each other's boobs. And it's like, I don't think any of this is correct.
No, that's what happened, right, Casey? That's like all it is?
Yeah, totally. Like,
yeah.
I know so much about the 80s and gym culture.
Right, yeah. I mean, if you watch a Brian De Palma movie, if you ever watch Carrie, like the opening scene of Carrie is like the most male fantasy women's locker room thing you've ever seen in your life. Crazy.
No, I haven't seen Carrie, but we saw 16 Candles and it was uncomfortable. It was weird. A little bit more of Jesus lore. I grew up around nakedness a lot.
Okay.
My dad was a masseuse at a public bathhouse. My grandpa was a pedicurist at a public bathhouse. And he used to say, oh, I don't recognize people fully clothed. I need to see them naked to know who they are.
Wow.
So I grew up with dicks everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was very normal to me. And it was weird in high school when I was just fully naked, just everywhere in the locker room. And people were like, what are you doing, Jesus? Why are you naked? Like, I don't know.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Why aren't you naked?
Yeah.
I'm not
Why are you naked?
Weird. You are the weird one.
So weirdly, out of all the things from high school movies, American high school movies, that's the one that I kind of am familiar with, which is weird. I fully understand this. Not normal. Speaking of awkwardness, we get to, I feel like, the best montage of the whole movie. Wheeler learning to dance.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the boys.
Let's hear it for
the boys.
As Denise Williams sings.
The gayest montage without being too like overly gay, but it is amazing.
It's amazing because there's no gay panic in it. There's a moment where they're just dancing together and there's not gay panic. And I was like, I'm not going to give the movie too much credit because I think it was also 1984. So people actually simply didn't think of it in the same way. So it's like, of course they're not gay because nobody is gay. So we don't have to worry about it or to panic about it. But like, I still appreciate it watching it now that it's like these two are buddies and this guy has no rhythm and this guy does. And he's gonna be like, no, I'm going to help you get some girls. And it's totally fine. A little balm to the soul.
I had a experience like this a little bit too.
Aww.
I had a friend who taught me, wasn't this? I wish it was this. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't in a lovely field with flowers around, but yeah, we did have a little bit of, and it was like Mexican rancheras, which is like, and that was, and cumbias. Cumbias are very hard to dance.
Okay.
There's a lot of steps. But I fucking love this scene.
It's a great scene.
And like you're right. Like I feel like if this was done in the 90s, they would have made a gay joke or something.
They made a gay joke about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think, yes, I really do appreciate the lack of awareness. Wheeler does kind of get it a little bit at the end. He's dancing. I love how awkward he is. And he's still awkward. He's kind of lanky. He's kind of like doing this. But at the end, you get like that shot from the bottom up, and he's like looks like a superhero.
Yeah. And Rusty knows where he's come from, so she's going to appreciate the work he's done, you know? Yeah.
So are they dating? Is Rusty and Wheeler fully dating? Okay.
They never,
They're going together, yeah.
By the time they go to the bar, they've in some way hooked up.
Yeah, for sure.
Was one scene that got edited out too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then we get a very interesting scene. This is when Reverend Shaw flips a little bit from a full-blown villain that hits his daughter to, there's some progressiveness in him. Because he's talking to one of the council members, and the council member is talking about burning books and banning this, banning that. And Shaw's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Calm the fuck down. But he says a really cool line about compassion, like having more compassion for people. Like, not because, people tend to just go directly into hate and fear and anger is the way to the dark side. But he has a little bit of, I'm going to always do the Star Wars thing. But the Reverend, like, there's some humanity there. He's, like you said, like, it comes from a good place, which I really like this scene because of that.
Yeah. And it tells us that, like, there's someone worse in the town. There's actual book burners in the town. Yeah.
I don't understand how ever someone would think burning a book is a good idea. No, it's bad.
I cannot wait to get to that scene. It cracks me up. God.
He is sweating so much in that scene.
Mm.
Then we get to the scene of the bleachers with Chuck and Ariel.
This was insane.
This one's wild.
This was like a full domestic violence situation. Probably put in PSA. He's like, holy shit.
Yeah. The one thing I liked about the scene, I didn't like it, but like I thought it was smart about the scene, is they do have her hit him first.
Yes.
Not to defend his reaction in any way, but like I did like that, like they're still making sure that Ariel, she is the most troubled person in this film, and they are allowing her to be deeply troubled and like making very bad, rash decisions in the moment. And like I thought dramaturgically that worked, but you are correct. It then spiraled like wild.
She
escalates it so much when she starts hitting the truck with But when she grabbed the was there a bad apple? I was like, fuck yeah, destroy the truck. I was fully on her side.
No, I was like, please don't, girl, please don't do it. And then she did. And then whenever
he's just like, let it end.
Yeah, I'm like, please protect yourself.
I was craving violence right now. I was like,
the fact like he's even standing over her, and I was just like, we are fully evil here. Like we are just leaning into it. Like I was, but I was also impressed by how bold they went with it. Like I was shocked in a good way.
There are swings. Like they're going to swing for it. They're going to go for it in the movie, which I really appreciate. You're never bored watching this movie. You never know what's going to happen next. It's like, whoa.
Love what she was wearing here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The sweater,
I love what
the
she's
heels.
Wearing the entire movie until the last scene.
Yeah. It's an 80s prom.
Yeah. Ooh, that dust ruffle dress. Ooh, that is tough.
I will say that's when I cried, but I'll tell you later why. I love his truck. I love Chuck's truck. I did like that truck. My dad had a very similar truck. My dad was a Ford F-150. I think this is a Chevy. I don't remember.
So we're just projecting here. We're just.
But the truck, just the truck, without the antlers. But the old truck, probably stick. Loved it. Then we got another scene after this. Ariel immediately goes to what she thinks is the more troubled soul than her, Ren. This is where she tells him the whole thing, right? And then she gives him shows him the music box.
Yes, when she's all banged up and she calls him to help her and he kisses her and everything.
Yeah. You do not like this
like she was giving him the music like as a like let's go out, like we're going together.
We're going steady.
Yeah, we're going steady. Thank you. Like going back to Bye Bye Birdie now. I love this scene because I think this is the moment where he's like, don't like. This isn't about you. This isn't about you and your father and whatever beef you have here. Like, this is about something larger than that. So, like, don't use this. Don't use my thing for your thing. And I kind of love that. Like, I love that he was able to, like, take a step back and be like, bro, you need to kind of calm down. But once again, I'm so frustrated that he wasn't like, let's go talk to your dad. Right. Let me explain that I didn't beat you up because everybody in the town is going to think that I did this.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's a lot of modern ideas with 80s nomenclature. Like there's a lot of don't project, and there's a lot of like that kind of like you need to get to the root of your issues, but without saying that like this movie is so progressive. It's wild how progressive this movie is. Then we get a quick scene between Reverend Shaw and the wife. They're in bed. This is the most Midwestern in bed white couple ever.
I thought the in bed was earlier, or was it not?
No, it's right after this.
Okay. Because I thought, when are they in the church together talking?
After this.
Okay.
The Ariel and the Reverend? Before this. It's the church and then in bed. This is when she tells him, we didn't need music to be attracted to each other.
Yeah.
We don't need like this. You using this as an excuse. she's planting the seeds of like, you're just trying to control something that you think you can control, and you can't. Then we get the scene of Ren and Ariel in a school. There's a little bit more makeout, and these are like a bunch of scenes. Like, this is the one that like okay, next. Because we get the scene of Chuck and his goons throwing the brick at a window.
Yeah.
Why don't they just throw it from the truck? Why do they park the truck, hustle, and then go boop?
Yeah.
Just throw it from the truck.
Legitimately thought, with how those kids were screaming, that one of them actually got hit with the brick.
I thought that too this time. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I don't remember that. I was like, oh no, it's just kids screaming.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool.
Then we get like a whole drama. Dad wakes up, mom wakes up, everyone wakes up. Ren is there. They're all blaming Ren. I mean, not Dad.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Uncle.
Uncle and
aunt, and mom.
hmm
Sorry.
This is when the uncle thinks it's the perfect time to tell Ren that his mom lost her job because of his shenanigans, which is like, a brick just came through your window and you just want to like drop this news right now, like, and not focus on your two daughters who are screaming their fucking heads off.
Yeah.
Got crazy.
His uncle sucks.
Yeah. Truly trash.
I'm so glad he's the uncle. I'm so glad he's not the stepdad. Because I was
What a
thinking,
relief.
why? Mom is super cool. She killed a bunch of gremlins. Why is she marrying this dude? Glad he's the uncle.
Just the brother-in-law, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for this, Casey. Thank you for
Yeah, you're so welcome. I love to serve.
This movie just went up a half a star thanks to that.
Beautiful.
Then we do get a heart-to-heart between Ren and Mom. The vocal fry of Ren in this scene is fucking wild.
This is why you missed the part about him saying that his dad left.
Honestly, I was
Yeah.
just kind of... I was too focused on that. Hated it. Also, you know how in Amazon, they'll kind of just start playing a clip of the movie? This is the clip that they play in Amazon for this movie.
That's crazy.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
It is.
Huh.
So I was kind of waiting for it, and then this is I blame this for the whole me missing things. But he does say this is kind of where you say that he's like, this is like, I'm trying to let go and all that, right? And then we get to the town hall. This feels very accurate. I've seen town halls videos online. This feels very accurate. Town halls to me are interesting because that's not a thing in Mexico.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
Wow.
I don't think they're really a thing that much here either. Like I see them a lot in movies
Small
and
towns,
TV. Small towns maybe, but like I grew up in a fairly small town, and like my mom was on the school board, and like I went to a couple of school board meetings, and they were never this well attended. There was never this much engagement from the community.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So they have not. They can't dance or hear music. They have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Right.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is the entertainment.
This is the
Actually,
entertainment.
This is Stars Hollow. We're actually in Gilmore
Yeah.
Girls now. Yeah.
Oh my God, can you imagine Miss Patty in this town? The town would burn to the
No,
ground.
yeah. Game over.
Game over.
This is where I log off. See you guys. Podcast over.
This has never seen Gilmore Girls. Probably never will.
Not fluent in Gilmore Girls. Okay.
No.
One day.
He thinks
I
it's
think
too
I
pretentious.
catch an episode one when it was on. Sorry. I do know that one of the Gilmore Girls, the daughter, she speaks very fluent Spanish. She's from Spain, I think, or something.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know
She speaks fluent Spanish.
She could
That's
be
her
a
preferred
Rusty
language.
Rodriguez, actually.
She could be a Rusty
Yeah.
Rodriguez. legitimately. Here's the thing: not all Hispanics are kind of brown. And like there's diversity.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Sarah Jessica Parker is not.
No.
No. Yeah.
She looks super cute though, and like with the
She's
thing,
adorable.
yeah, adorable.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of pointed out why this got very sentimental to me is my mom was this age in that year. She was like 24, 25, and when I look back at pictures of her, and this was her fashion, this was her haircut, this was and at the end when they're dancing, I kind of cry a little bit because that's my mom dancing.
Aw.
Yeah.
So it kind of reminded me a lot of that.
Sweet. Yeah.
So there you can't make fun of me, Casey.
No, I still will though.
Ren is pleading to the console for the dance. I love how I love me a really good, bad, awkward speech to passionate and just using your space speech.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish that would happen more in real life.
Sure.
Never had the experience.
Good oration.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, he was like quoting Bible verses. He was using their own thing against them. Was great. Doesn't fly though.
But also we get the Ariel's mom telling the other lady to sit down. God, that
Love
was
Love that.
fire. We love it.
Have you ever seen Field of Dreams? If you're looking, you can skip. Field of Dreams is great, but like if you just want this kind of scene of a woman telling an asshole to sit down, shut up, Field of Dreams has the platonic ideal of that scene in it.
So excited.
What year's Field of Dreams? That's like the 90s, right?
No, I think it's the 80s, like 87, maybe. Yeah.
Looking it up because we might do. I'll look earlier. We might do 89 after we do 84. We're either gonna do 89 or 82.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to get a good, really good horror movie from the 80s. Because Casey does not like horror movies. And
neither. Girl.
Nightmare on Elm Street is 84. I want to do Nightmare on Elm Street. I want Casey to not ever sleep ever again.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
Casey's one of her favorite movies is Midsummer, which is a horror movie.
It's a psychological thriller, in my opinion. There are jump scares. My adrenaline does not start.
It's true.
Fucking running.
That's true. Footloose.
Yeah, back to Footloose.
We're back at church after the council meeting. Because nothing else really happens at the council meeting. He kind of fails. You get the amazing V moment. But then we're at church. This is kind of where maybe narcissistic is not a great name for it, but Reverend Shaw definitely is a showman. Like Casey knows me. This is kind of me. I like the attention. I like the spotlight. So I can kind of see that in him. Like he's rehearsing. I love how Ariel kind of sits down. She tries to connect with him in the past. And like I used to love it when I saw you rehearsing, but now I realize it's just bullshit pretty much. It's just showmanship. That hurts him a lot. I feel like that really gets to him.
Well, I think his response to that is like, that's how I get people to listen to me. Like, that's how I get people to care. And like, that's how I protect them is by like getting them to pay attention.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of him like, to me, I'm the one going to deliver this. I'm the one who's going to guide them. Again, I don't know if narcissism is the correct word, but that's why I say that. Then we do get the amazing, I'm not even a virgin.
Crazy moment to drop that, girly.
I know.
Crazy moment.
Just wild decision. Yeah.
He didn't shame her that much. I was kind of surprised.
I think only because he gets interrupted. I think
that's true.
Was a comment.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. But I was waiting for him to go full like, ah.
Yeah. But I'm again, much like the game, I'm glad it's not there. For whatever reason that it's not there, I'm glad it's not there.
Yeah. He does get interrupted. They're burning books. Wild.
Good old-fashioned book burning.
Old-fashioned book burning. I feel like he runs to the library, or maybe there's a church that has a library. But either way, he's sweating. He's sprinted, and he's so sweaty. Yells at the people, what are you doing? This is wrong.
Yeah. This always are either of you Golden Girls fans? Okay. This always reminds me of the Blanche quote about like when her father stopped the book burning and he runs up to the people and he's like, this is lunacy. What are you doing? You start a fire from the bottom. Light the top of the book. And it ruins this scene for me every time because all I can think of is Rue McClanahan saying that line.
Casey, you wanted to talk about this scene?
When he like shames all of them, he's like, go home, like whatever. And then you just see the couple like slowly walking in the background for what feels like 10 hours of just like, can y'all get out of the goddamn frame already? Like, move it.
Yeah.
It does have weird editing. Because I feel like they wanted to get John Litho's kind of like regret and like really focus on that. But I was distracted by the background actors. I do love me an awkward background actor. This is one of my favorite things to catch on shows and movies.
Oh, yeah.
They're not even background actors because like this was the crazy couple that was like more conservative than like the Reverend the entire time.
Yeah,
right?
They're the ones who brought cookies in a Nike shoebox.
Yeah,
It always sticks out to me. I'm like, it's not a good cookie receptacle. It's
yeah.
Was it crazy, like cookies on the shoebox without any lining or?
I think they just has a Nike shoebox. I can't remember if there was lining, but she was like, want a cookie? And I was like, not from that. Like,
pass.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Weird. Then we get a really weird edited scene of Reverend Shaw and Ren at the end, their discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in Reverend Shaw's house because there are no light bulbs.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
Very dark. There's a lamp. He brought out the lamp for the guest. That's very, yeah. Some people bring their good china. He brings out the lamp. Which that feels like an 80s thing too. I've never had like the good china or whatever that is. Like that feels like an 80s thing that I need to explain to Casey.
No. I get it.
You get it? Okay, good.
Then you get like a one final scene between Ariel. Well, it is a final scene between Ariel and Reverend Shaw, I think. But it is more about trusting and, this comes from like a place of love, all that. And then cut to him preaching, and his sermon is different. It's not showmanship anymore. It's honesty. And I love this. Like, I love how quiet he is. He's still projecting. He's still he knows how to speak in public, but it is very from the heart, which I always like. Pretty much tells them we need to trust our youth. How else are they going to be trustworthy? Basically giving them permission to do the dance without consulting the council or whatever. It's just he decided that.
I don't know if we said that like Andy, Ren's boss, like gave them the idea of like holding the dance like just beyond the town line in like some farmhouse or something that's out there. So like that's the plan currently.
Yeah, which is technically not breaking the law.
Right.
But it is close enough to make a point.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to a very confusing scene to me because they suddenly have motorcycles, all of them.
Yeah, they're dirt bikes.
Yeah, I don't know. It was probably really cool in the 80s to have a dirt bike, and they were like, all right, dirt bike up, kids.
Yep.
I mean, you saw in the car the kid, you saw it here too.
Yeah, it gave me a dream of riding a dirt bike with Woody. Like to say,
fair enough.
Holding on from behind. Oh,
please.
If I have that dream, I'm going to curse you out. Oh, how dare you influence me this much? We do get a scene with Willard blowing up balloons.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was going to pass out. I was waiting for that gag.
Oh, yeah.
From a very dramatic scene, I think this was... we got to throw in some gags here and there.
Yeah. Well, because all the kids are decorating the farmhouse. They're getting it ready for their prom. And because they actually still can't technically do it in the town because the town council didn't overturn the laws. But like now they have the preachers go ahead. So kids are doing it pretty openly.
This is one of my pet peeves of background acting. Although she's kind of in the foreground. But when they're sweeping and they're just doing this and they're not really sweeping, like pushing things to the side. I used to be in the cleaning business, so this affects me so much.
Yeah, bothers you. It's fair.
Bothers me.
You have to. You're attempting to move something from point A to point B. That is the definition of the task you are doing.
Yeah, the montage is just a couple people just doing this.
Yeah,
that's it. There is some great things of some sack passing around.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's really happy. Nobody's tired, and then we get the prom dress.
This is not great. This is not great. There's a lot of ruffles.
A lot of ruffles.
Look, she's a lovely human, so she looks good in it. But the dress itself, not my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did the mom get the corsage? The flowers? Because it looked packaged.
The local florist.
Yeah, but there's no dances. So why do they have that?
Oh.
I mean, you would still have a corsage for like weddings and stuff.
All right, I guess. But it
Maybe
feels
she
like
went out to the garden and she fashioned it herself.
Yeah. She's resourceful.
Yeah.
She would do that. She's an amazing mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get the stereotypical, the guy goes picks up the girl and then you're beautiful. He kind of says it's really weird. I felt like he had a little bit of an accent when he said you're beautiful. Like I don't know. It feels like this was the 18th take of you're beautiful.
He was tired. Like I can't remember how to say words anymore.
Oh yeah, beautiful. They go to the dance. It's wonderfully awkward. Like every dance.
Hold on. The way he kicks the door closed.
Oh, yeah.
That was hysterical. But then also going back a little bit, whenever the mom comes in and like a beautiful mother-daughter moment between the two, especially considering the fact that earlier in the movie, the mom was talking to her husband, right, about like, I was always jealous of the relationship y'all had. But now it's kind of like we get to see their relationship starting to bloom. And that was beautiful for me. I love that.
I was focused on the beginning of the dance where I was like, are there always cake tables at dances? Just tables just full of cake.
Yeah.
So much cake.
So much sugar. Like, Jesus Christ. No protein inside.
I'm not against it. I just don't remember that being the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, for being a somewhat improvised dance, this was pretty well catered.
Mm-hmm.
Good lighting too. I do love the green and pink theme of it, very 80s.
Mm-hmm.
They're awkward, not dancing. I I don't know. I can kind of excuse it because, it's a town where nobody dances. This feels more middle school than high school.
Yeah, a little bit. I
I
believe
feel
that.
like high school, you'd be a little bit more, I don't care, I'm going to dance. Because you have the whole thing, I'm leaving or going to university
Also,
or whatever.
we've seen all these people dance at the diner before.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the hold up? We know you can do
That's true,
it.
yeah. But of course, Ren and Ariel had to be the first one to dance. So they start dancing, and then everyone kind of joins in. You see the Reverend and his wife outside, and then Weston, I thought he was kind of to peek in a little bit, maybe not, but I feel like they just wanted it to kind of just feel the vibe, like just see it. They don't really want to check it. He says, I don't want them to think that I'm checking in, but I did enjoy this moment a lot. It could have been super awkward, but it was really cute.
Don't repress your youths enough that you are then forced to not chaperone the dance. Because really, there should be some adult there.
There should be.
There is.
Absolutely. It does feel a little bit from the farmer's side of things. A little bit of like the house where you were still a minor and you're drinking in the house because they let you drink because they prefer to drink in the house than somewhere else. And that's the logic. It feels like a little bit irresponsible that way too. Not that honestly, I never drank when I was a minor. I'll always wait until I was that age to drink. In Mexico, you're 18. In Paris, you're 16. I had my first drink when I was 16 in Paris. So I always kind of waited. I remember my first beer that I had here in the United States. I was 21. It was a Heineken. So I always waited. I do follow the law sometimes.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Wonderfully scene between Rowan Shaw and his wife, and then cut to Chuck being an asshole arriving.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Chuck picks a fight with Willard. Ren runs out and reveals that he now has acquired Black Widow level martial arts skills out of nowhere.
Crazy.
It's a dance flying kick. It's great.
I mean, look, he's a gymnast, so sure, we're adjacent there, but like, it's so choreographed. Like the rest of the fighting actually looks pretty good and real. Like it, and that one part, I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
We're in a martial arts movie.
Yeah.
Without missing a beat. Also, it did baffle me a little bit because the whole thing of Willard is that he doesn't want to fight because Rusty Rodriguez doesn't want him to fight. And then once they're kicking his ass, she's like, kill him.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's still 6 against 1. What are you doing?
You need Woody.
You need Woody.
He can take 4, no problem. Then it's just 1-on-1 for you and Ren the other. Then you're good.
He's just going to grab
Bad planning.
4 and the charm.
Yeah.
Give the noogies to everyone somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, luckily Kevin Bacon saves the day with a flying kick, and then cut to let's dance. I've seen this meme so much. And then you get the very glittery, very kind of out of focus things around the camera.
So much glitter was loaded into whatever the apparatus was that rained glitter down. Kevin Bacon still has glitter on him from this scene, without a doubt.
And it was raining down so fast too, and for such a long time. Like, I am interested in, like, what did they use to make that happen?
Yeah, agreed.
Asbestos. So much asbestos. It was the 80s.
Like in The Wizard of Oz, asbestos.
Yes.
Oh, every time I see the movie, I'm itchy. I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah. I also love that all of these kids who have canonically been forbidden from dancing for at least 5 years, in which case they would have been like 12 when they had stopped dancing. Yeah. They can fucking cut a rug.
Yeah.
Like,
they can boogie oogie. Yeah. And I think this was probably the most heartbreaking scene for me, because somebody who, grew up in the South in like homeschool environments, but like went to a homeschool co-op. So I did go to school dances. The Footloose line dance, not like, apparently afterwards was choreographed. So like, but I was expecting to see the line dance and be like, I know that, I can do that. And then I was like, they don't do the line dance. The line dance didn't exist yet. And that was pretty devastating for me. And I didn't love it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Footloose line dance? No, okay, that's fine. That's totally
sorry, fine. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna go cry now.
I have gaps in American culture. You know this.
It's a crucial part of my childhood.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, I pulled it out at a friend's wedding. They played Footloose, and I taught everybody how to do the line dance, and they still talk about it. And it's my moment of glory. What can I say?
There you go. There you go.
And with Casey's moment of glory, we end the movie. I usually ask this to Casey, but I'll ask you, Paul. Paul, what are you feeling? What are your thoughts? How are you feeling right now?
I am feeling great. I still love this movie. I really am stuck on Casey's fix for the Andy character for his boss. Like, that is such a good fix for the
Thank
movie.
you.
Of like, the other kid is like, because why does he care? Like,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
He's like, and they had like, they could have built it up in a different way where like he becomes a surrogate father for Ren. But they didn't do that either. So,
Nope.
and the idea of him, either being the father or being maybe the other kid that died used to work there. So whatever it's going to be, like him having a connection to that accident to balance out the Reverend. Such beautiful symmetry available.
Yeah.
It's
when
there.
you do the third
back
remake.
1984.
Yeah.
It's there, the cutting floor. It's there.
Yeah.
Casey, how do you feel?
I feel great. Would definitely watch this movie again. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Same. I did not expect this movie to be like this. I was fully in from the initial shot of the feet. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then I did not expect a lot of the drama. It felt rushed, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I had to, I missed crucial points, apparently.
Yeah.
But the rest was fucking amazing.
I would almost say like this is almost like the platonic ideal of an 80s movie in that it's bonkers in many ways and it doesn't all work perfectly, but never boring and it has a point and it's trying to do something and it's very, very sincere in times that may make you want to turn away from the sincerity, but like that is like 80s movies to me. Like that's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's never like, I never had the like, oh, that didn't age well at all.
No, yeah.
Like I didn't have the feeling, and there's like, we watched 16 Candles, and oof, that was a tough one.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. That one's really rough.
Why do people, like, I don't understand why people think of 16 Candles as the 80s movie. This one should be the 80s movie.
Agreed.
More than 16 Candles.
Agreed, yeah.
With that in mind, let's do awards. We have 3 awards. And if you didn't think about it, it's fine, Paul. You'll go last.
Okay.
So you have a little bit more time to think about it. We have best actor ever, worst actor ever, best scene ever. Casey, best actor ever.
I'm going to give it to good old Diane Wiest.
Good choice.
She deserves her flowers for this one. Like, just knocked it out of the park for me.
I really wanted to give it to Chris Penn, but I am going to give it to Diane Wiest. I love Chris Penn. I love the character more than the acting. That's the thing. Love the character. But like you said, Paul, like, why are they utilizing Diane Wiest that much? Because he wasn't Diane Wiest. But you can tell, oh, this is a star. Like, this is an actor. Amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say Diane Wiest, but just for variety, I'm gonna say John Lithgow because it's like against type for what I think of him as
same.
Like, and to see him play this fire and brimstone preacher, but like, I don't know, he has a heart of gold, but he has a heart, and is willing to admit when he's wrong at least a little bit, and he's such a wonderful actor. So I'll give it to John Lithgow, but my heart's with Diane Wiest. Just so everyone knows.
Worst actor ever, Casey?
I need you to go first.
Ooh, we might say the same person. I don't know, but I'm gonna give it to Laurie Singer. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Here's the thing. 27 teenager. She looked 20. She looked almost 30. She's great. Mm-hmm. Amazing. But it just bugged me. She also played it too regal. The drama. I'm gonna make us like, people are gonna remember me from this scene. Like, I don't like it when I kind of tell that the actors are trying to get the Oscar. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're going for it. Yeah. And I think she was a little bit too much. I would also give it to one of the Chuck's goons, but they were just there. Like, they were just there to be goons. But yeah, I will, Casey. Do you want Paul to go first?
I want to give it to a collective of people who I'm not even sure if this is fair because they're all very small roles. But like, there's like the guy who plays the cop in the beginning, the guy who plays the gym teacher, the guy, the two like book burning. Like, look, their job is to come in and make like a very strong impression immediately. But like, it gets into some real lifetime level acting there, particularly like the gym teacher who catches them with the knitting needle weed joint. And where I'm like, where he's like, I'm gonna get you kids, and I'm like, all right, well, this is weird.
Yeah.
Like,
calm down.
Yeah, maybe pull it back a little bit, That's what I'm going to give it to. But I genuinely do understand what you mean with Laurie Singer. It's like a she's the one who kind of like didn't. She changed careers. I think she's a cellist now. Like she's actually really super interesting. But she's like on the offbeat a little bit. Like some of the line delivery is a little weird or something, and I respond to it, but I totally understand why somebody wouldn't.
I think I'm gonna give it to the uncle that you thought was the dad who didn't step up.
He was also in the Hallmark movie.
Yeah, and like I think just like his portrayal of the character was a little like off. It was like not really. He was kind of nerdy, but then like kind of harsh, and it was just a weird amalgamation of elements that he was trying to pull off that I don't think he did too well.
Yeah,
I like that. Bessie Never.
I'm gonna give it to when we see the parents in like the field. It's like their moment of like coming back together. Okay. But then like you also see her, she has like a new life to her where she's like excited and she's happy and she's like bubbly and she's kind of like young again. And then they start dancing and it's just like, I don't know, seeing them like kind of rebuild that romantic connection that I think seemed to like have died out after the loss of their son was kind of beautiful for me.
Paul, Casey loves a good tragic romance.
I love a good romance.
She loves a really good toxic romance too.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
So I feel like these two had a little bit of that. Like they were a little bit toxic, a little bit tragic, but they kind of did reconnect at the end. Love that. I'm going to give it to the Willard learns to dance montage.
That's a classic.
I love me a good montage, and that is one of the best. It has everything in it. It is great.
Yeah. Mine's Woody turning his cap around and slamming 3 guys up against the brick wall. It is legitimately 10 to 15 seconds of the movie, but it stays with me always.
Yes. You keep it in your
heart.
Love it.
In my heart, exactly.
If I rewatch this, and I'm going to rewatch this movie, I'm going to just be pumping my fist on that scene.
Yeah. Just keep rewinding it.
Yeah.
Casey, now I'll go to you, Paul, but Casey, very important question. Solely based on this movie, was 1984 the best year ever for movies?
Yeah, for sure.
How about you, Paul?
Absolutely. Based on this movie? Easy.
Yeah.
It would be wild if you say no. Yes, for me, obviously. So good. So great. What are we going to watch next week? Get to do this now. It's been a while. So we randomly choose the movie from a top 100 of IMDb with dice.
Oh, fun.
Casey, do you have the dice available or do you want me to roll?
I do have the dice available.
I gave Casey for Christmas a D100.
I just want to be very clear. I do not play D&D. This is just Jesus. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
fancy though.
A beast.
It's a big, heavy
it's like
metal
Tom
ball.
Cruise would try to get in like Mission Impossible.
I like that. Okay, so I'll just roll. We're at 46.
46. Fuck yeah! Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
Oh.
Yay! Yay! Casey's not gonna sleep for a month.
I'm so excited! Yay!
Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Spoilers, it was not the final chapter.
Yeah, right.
There are more Friday the 13th after this one. I don't think I've seen this movie. I've seen the first Friday the 13th, fucking boring. Don't watch it. It's not great. For a horror fan, it is a classic, but yeah, it's fine. But next week, we will watch Friday the 13th. Casey will not sleep for a whole month at least. And I am very excited. One day we'll get Nightmare on Elm Street, and then Casey will never sleep ever again.
Casey, if I can give you some advice, I don't know if these force you to do this yet, but what I do is I break the horror movies up into 15 to 20 minute increments, and I watch them in the morning.
Oh, I like that.
And then I read the Wikipedia entry so I know when things are happening.
Nice.
Little advice from one scaredy cat who's being tortured by their Latinx podcast partner into watching horror movies to another.
I'm going to watch it at 12 a.m. at night, headphones, everything dark, candles.
Yeah.
Fully immersed. Paul, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys.
That was great.
So
you are officially the most famous person we've had on a podcast.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You've had that as well for a while now, and that's impressive. We Aspire. We've been doing this for a little bit over a year, not even 2 years, right? I don't think. Almost 2 years. You remember. So please, everyone, listen to That Age Well. Paul, thank you so much. Casey,
thank you. Thanks for having me. It was great.
Until next time, bye. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you again, Paul. Please, everyone, go listen. That Age Well. It's an amazing podcast. They are professional. They are great. They do voices. They're amazing. So we were very grateful to have Paul on with us. And in the future, we will have more guests. So stay tuned for that. But we are curious. Do you agree with us? Was Footloose the quintessential 80s movie? Is there a better representation of 80s movie than Footloose? It's not 16 Candles. I would like to know your take. You can email us to bestyoueverpod@gmail.com. Contact us on all social media, bestyoueverpod. You can also follow us on YouTube. We do upload some shorts there, and there are some video reviews up on YouTube. But as always, the best thing that you can do is tell your friend, tell your loved ones, rate, review us on all podcasting platforms.